Hey everyone, I just wanted to once again do one of these screencasts of my phone showing you how to do our Google assignment for today. March 31st, we did it. It's the last day of March. Oof, man, it is just the craziest year of our lives, eh? Um, so let's go ahead and get started, right? Let's go and see the assignment for today, which is March 31, the scientific revolution. So you're going to open that up, open, and go to the instructions. Obviously, you're going to open up the Google Slides first. Please, please, please do that first, just because it helps us get a background information before we go into the reading. So let's open it up into our Google actually slides, and let's do that. So let's present this sucker. So once again, please continue to update these daily logs because it helps me keep track of who's checking in each day and who I'm going to check in on. I'm also just checking attendance. If I see you on your activity, I just go into the scheduler and I just say you're here, present. So also, it's great to jot down our feelings just because it helps us recognize the feelings we're feeling and just think about them when we're writing our feelings down. So it's a great way to also do that, especially during these times. We're going to ignore this for now just because it's on the next slide. So we're focusing in on how did the scientific revolution begin, if this will ever start, right? The scientific revolution. Also, we're going to evaluate its effect on astronomy, which is the study of like the planets, the sun, the moon, the stars, anything that's not the Earth. Of course, it's all about science, right? Scientific science, and then this word called revolution, which you'll see more in your reading. But let's go into it. The scientific revolution begins in Europe, similar to the Reformation. It's beginning around the 1500s and it ends in around the 1700s. And during this time, we are gaining knowledge, but it's not like the Renaissance, where we're steering away from religion and thinking more about humans and their excellence. It's more about careful observations, creating these experiments and using maths. It's about science in creating these experiments. Just like in your science class, you probably make these experiments. This is what it's all about, creating these experiments to test these questions we may have. And of course, we're going against, or at least challenging the Bible, we're challenging the church, and we're challenging these ancient philosophies that we're saying no more to you, such as the Greeks and the Romans. So the geocentric theory is what we're challenging here. This prefix geo, G-E-O, means earth. So think about the word geometry. Not that one word. Geography, right? Geography is the study of Earth's maps and its features. Geology, another word with the prefix geo, geology is the study of like the Earth's matters and forms and rocks and all that good stuff. So the geocentric theory is just the accepted belief since the ancient Greeks that the Earth is at the center of the universe, or the Earth is unique and at the center of God's attention. So it's like a selfish way of looking at ourselves, Earth, right? Earth, we are the best. We are at the center of everybody else's lives. And when we talk about everybody, we're talking about the universe. But this guy, Nicholas Copernicus, he's going to challenge that. He's Polish, he's an astronomer, and he's going to come up with the heliocentric theory. But check out the meme because it really helps you out. Hey, baby, are you the sun? Because you're the center of my universe. And that's what he's all about, the heliocentric theory. The sun is at the center of the universe, and the earth revolves around the sun, not the other way around. The earth revolves around the sun. And here's a diagram of how that looks like. Right here's the sun in the center. All these planets are revolving around the sun. And basically, Copernicus is now challenging this popular belief that the church is behind and that most people believe. So he is a target. So here's a video, Copernicus, 100 Greatest Discoveries. You had Bill Nye interviewing someone else, and you get to see the book. Let's look it up really quick, actually.
The year is 1543. A 70.
So here's the whole model of that. Right? Check it out.
As a young man, Copernicus had studied the heavens and found that the Greeks' Earth-centered system failed when it came to predicting planetary motion. He began to wonder if the Earth itself moved.
Observed from Earth. But here is Copernicus's idea.
With the sun as the center.
The sun is the center, and now suddenly
All the planets.
are going always the same way around. They're not stopping. and
Copernicus
starting.
realized that the movements of the planets were better explained if the sun were at the center of the solar system.
And if you're into that, just go ahead and look at that video when you have a chance. Of course, Copernicus is speaking out against this belief that the church has, but he's going to have supporters who are going to support his evidence and further prove it correct. So we have Galileo and Kepler. Kepler is a math guy. Galileo is a astronomer. So these guys are going to support Copernicus's theory of the heliocentric theory. So here are our next steps. We're going to go on to our Google Classroom and check out our reading, answer some questions, and turn this document in by the 1st of April at 11:59. So let's go ahead and get on that one. So here we are, our Google Classroom. Here we are, March 31, the Scientific Revolution. We're going to go ahead and look at the Scientific Revolution document. Awesome. So you can open it up, by the way, here. And there it shows up on your phone. So don't be worried. It's a pretty great reading, and it's also filled with some really awesome questions personally. So it's fun. I personally think it's a fun activity. You're going to get your brains to think a little bit outside the box. So, first start off with this revolution where we were talking about at the beginning. Where have you seen this word before? Or where have you heard of this word before? Because you've heard of it before. And then also, what do you think the word revolution means? Now, this is obviously a way for you to use your prior knowledge or that knowledge you might have from years behind. And I'm going to do some bit of reading and then ask some of these questions. Do you think it's important to question the things we believe? So these are things that are still questions to think about today, questioning the things you believe or the things your family believes. Then you're going to find a definition for the scientific revolution. And then you're just going to keep reading, learn more about the geocentric and the heliocentric theories, and just finally answer this final question. How did the scientific revolution change the way people think? So once again, with all this, just continue to look at the text and use the text to back up your responses. And as always, please reach out to me. I am available basically 24/7. It's 3:10 and I'm doing this video. So obviously I have nothing going on in my life. Attendance going forward, if I see you from 12 a.m. till 11:59 p.m., you're marked present on Schedule or Pupil Path. After that, you're absent. So let's just try to check in on the daily logs or at least get some work done. If you need extensions on assignments, please let me know. You guys are doing great stuff. You guys and girls, you are all doing great stuff. Yeah, and once again, I really do miss you all. But in the meantime, just continue to practice social distancing. Get in the habit of coming up with a schedule where you're not on the computer for hours. Take your breaks, write stuff down, go for walks. Get away from the computer screen. Something I should be doing, but I'm not. Once again, reach out to me. Schedule some Google meetings. If I pop into your documents, it's okay. It's just me checking in on you. See you all later. Bye.